Alrighty. Guess what time it is now? Time for that weekly forecast, man. Yes, it's time. Boy, I'm pumped today. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little sore, though. A little sore. Went to the gym yesterday for the first time in way too damn long, and my body is on fire. But the show must go on. I'll be going back again today, too. Howdy doody, y'all. Howdy doody.
Howdy fucking doody. How's everybody doing up in here?
Ooh, do I want to use this deck? Mm-hmm. Blue-bitty, blue-bitty, blue. No, I'm not feeling this deck. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. How about this one? Yeah, that feels better. What's good with y'all, man? How many people we got in here? 120. Okay, cool. Well, I've been popping out the August readings a little bit later than what I normally like to do. And I'll probably jump straight into September when that's done. All right? Probably won't be doing any bonuses or mid-months. It's all good. But again, dude, once I pop off them September readings, man, September marks 1 year I've been doing this on YouTube. I can't believe it. It's been the most, of all the chapters, of all the crazy, insane chapters in my life, I would have to say that starting this channel and maintaining this channel has been one of the most intense tests of character I've ever been through in my life. Oh, channel 27. Thank you for that super chat. But anyway, though, yeah, I just can't believe it's been 1 year, man. 1 year. Whew, it's been a year, boy. I'm gonna tell you what, it's been a very interesting year. Anyway, I'll reminisce more on that here later. Right now, we got to get into some tarot readings, don't we? It's good with my Aries people this week. Messages and advice for my Aries people. What's good with my Aries people? Aries people, any of y'all in here? Any Aries people up in here? Yeah, go back. Any of y'all get the chance, go back to the beginning of my channel and watch my first Aries reading. Watch my first tarot videos from a year ago. Whoo, boy. And look at me now. I did that the other day. I went back and I looked at my very first one, Aries, September 2018. And I'm like, damn, I don't even recognize that person that I was back then. But that's good. That's the way you want to live life. Let's get 5 shuffles for my Aries people. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Can we guess what it is? Let's take bets. What card is it? I'm playing. Ooh, the Hierophant. Cool. Right on. Okay. Well, all right. I'm seeing another cycle here. But at least it's complete. It's complete. You're going to fight against it or you're going to roll with it? You're going to roll with it, ain't you? You're going to roll with it. Sweet. It looks like there's a part of you here that really doesn't trust your own decisions. You know? Got the 4 of Cups next to the Justice reversed. You could be dealing with a Libra. It doesn't have to be. But you do want something. You want to commit to something. You want something solid. You want something committal. Right? Don't we all? I think we all kind of do. But then there you are, kind of like, no matter what decision I make, it feels like it's the wrong one. You know? I know how that feels. It's like, dude, all right, if I do this, it'll be the wrong decision. If I do that, it'll be the wrong decision. What do I do here? I don't trust myself. Is what I'm seeing here an awful lot. You're dealing with somebody here that definitely does want to start something with you here, but maybe they aren't the type to commit, okay? Because they do have the Ace of Cups right here and the 6 of Pentacles, you know? So they do want love with you, but then again, how willing are they to really, really, really do the damn thing, you know? I don't know. At the end of the day, I kind of feel like I feel a cycle here. Well, duh, the World card's right here. So the cycle is complete. Okay, so it looks like here you are definitely still carrying a burden, but releasing it stick by stick. Okay, it's not like you're not quite dropping the whole bundle. You're just dropping one stick at a time. You know, so you're releasing it, but you're still carrying a lot of weight. It's still hard for you to release and let go of this, but at least you're being patient. Aries, dude, really, really, are you being patient, Aries? I'm just playing with you. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius right here, but the person you're dealing with here, here's the thing. Not only do they not even really trust you, they don't even really trust a coming together with you. I don't know what in the hell they still want to do it for, but it's not really, it's just more like, could be an earth sign that you're dealing with here, but it's more like practical, you know, like, it's not like, ooh, let's just go on our emotions and our love, and, you know, it's just more like, okay, this step has to be next, and then we have to do this, and blah, 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 and you're kind of like, more like no, I just want it to explode, you know. Very like, what is an explosion? You know, it's very like random and sporadic. And this person right here seems to be a little bit too strategic and thought out for your liking, maybe for some of you. But then at the end of the day, like I said, they don't even really feel like the sense of passion and that you need. They're more like, okay, well, we need to sit down and write this down here and plan out how we're going to do it and blah, blah, blah. And I just kind of feel like to you, that's caused way too much disagreement between the two of you, you know? So at the end of the day, it looks like as you're dropping stick by stick by stick, you are still gaining your own sense of emotional independence, which is fantabulous, okay? That's good. Like I've said before, that doesn't mean you're going to go out and be single and alone for the rest of your life. That means that when you got you and the person you're with has got them, y'all's energy is unstoppable, all right? Two empty cups. What are two empty cups going to do with each other? Nothing. Nothing. Nada. Anyway, what advice do we got for my Aries people? Uh-oh, did one fall out? I'm tripping. What advice do we got? Ooh, it's 11:11. I just looked at the clock and it's 11:11. That's cool. All right, ooh, 2 of swords. Let's get 4 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, I know it is in your nature. Ooh, Knight of Swords reverse was upside down in the deck. To fire the gun first and ask questions later, right? Spend just a little bit more time aiming the weapon first. Okay? That makes any sense? The Lover's card here. Again, 2 of Pentacles. Again, take just a little bit more time. Okay? 3 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. All this advice right here is telling me to tell you, hold back just a little bit. Don't just, bow. Don't just do that. Aim before you pull that trigger, right? A little bit outside of your comfort zone, but anyway, do not try to put any forward movement to this past situation because the cycle is complete. All right? You definitely need to allow yourself to go inside and think just a little bit. Think just a little bit because sometimes that very first response isn't always the right response. Okay? I can't say that because the first thing that hits you is your intuition. But do you have any idea how quickly your ego can respond to that? Like that. Bam. Okay? Your ego responds to your intuition just as fast as your intuition hits you. Okay? You need to be able to separate the two. Which one was the intuition and which one was the ego response? Sometimes they happen so quickly that they get clumped up into a ball and you can't figure out which one is which. And you just go with the ego response, right? Hold back just a little bit. Okay, and work on that attitude, the way you communicate to people, and do not open up communication with whoever this was you were dealing with. There's somebody new out there for you. All right? But you can't just jump into that as quickly as you jumped into the last situation. All righty, that was kind of long and drawn out. How about my Taurus people? How about my Taurus people? Any Taurus people in the house? Knight of Swords. Oh, communication coming in. Is it good? Is it bad? Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. My cards are like falling all over the place. 5 shuffles. Here's 1. Here's 2. 3. 2 more. Blue bitty blue, blue. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, who you communicating with, Taurus? Ooh! Ah, High Priestess reverse. You probably don't even realize it. That's the thing. I kind of feel like you're already in communication with somebody here who you have a very strong soul connection with, but I don't even know if you realize that. I don't know if you realize it. So I kind of feel like you're a little bit apprehensive to like accept or extend any offers. All right. Kind of feel like you are dealing with somebody here who, I mean, they're very, very serious about this. Okay. And they could be getting over, like aren't most of us getting over some kind of heartbreak in one way or another, you know? I kind of feel like, yeah, you're letting your guard down. You're doing what you can to like slowly let your guard down right here. But I just kind of still feel like you're so apprehensive and unsure about whatever new this is coming in here. They do want to commit. The Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. The Death in the reverse. It could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but I don't really feel like they want to let this come to an end. But still, you're kind of like sitting back and chilling. Like, man, I don't really know. I don't know. I've worked an awful lot to get where I am here. I don't know if I want to take the chance to let you in, you know, and let you come over and knock over all my cups. You know what I'm saying? I got all 9 of these cups all pretty sitting in a row. Can I trust you to not knock them over every time you get pissed off? Dig what I'm saying? So it looks like this wants to come in pretty quick here. All right, and whoever you're dealing with right here, one of the reasons you may not really be 100% sure as to what their intentions are is because they're kind of coming off Queen of Swords mode. All right, it's not a bad mode to come off in, especially with the Hierophant right there. That just means that they are not allowing any irrational emotions to make decisions for them. But a lot of times when we don't let our emotions dictate our personality and we don't let them seep through so everybody can see them, people don't take us seriously. They don't really believe what comes out of our mouth if they can't see the evidence of the emotion, you know, of the said emotion. Like I say, all right, this is how I feel about this. Well, I sure don't see your character breaking. I don't hear your voice cracking. I don't see any tears falling. So I don't fucking believe you. Don't think that way. Don't think that way. Don't judge a book by its cover. Okay? What advice do we have? Advice for my Taurus people.
Advice for my Taurus people.
What advice do we got? Whoa. Ooh. Knight of Pentacles reversed and the 6 of Wands. Don't try to calculate every little step you take right now, okay? I do feel like, hang on. 6 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Ooh, Ace of Swords reversed. And the 8 of Cups. Whatever this is that's holding you back, I've been getting this an awful lot here lately. We have recently gone through and are still coming out of, well, when I say still coming out of a cycle, it's more like the cycle's complete. We're starting a new cycle, but we're still kind of in that, all right, getting warmed up for the you know, the race to begin. Right now, what I'm seeing that you need to do is just keep walking away from the past. Don't try to calculate your next steps based on what happened in the past, okay? Which means don't look for little bitty nuances in somebody's personality that remind you of something from the past, okay? Now, this is not anything to do with dealing with a narcissist and whatnot, okay? Okay, so there's a line between recognizing a red flag and being paranoid and looking for red flags until you create one. Everything is balanced here, okay? Everything is balanced. In the heart of the reading, though, in the heart of this spread is the Page of Cups. Okay, so it's time to make up your mind. The door to the past is shut. Don't try to bust it open, Okay? It's time for you to at least open up yourself to the idea of some new love. Okay? You have to open up yourself to the idea and accept the fact that new love is out there. It's just on a different frequency. You gotta change your frequency to find it. All right, how about my Geminis? My Jim-Jeroos. How about my Jim-Jeroos? My Jim-Jeroos. Different deck. Oh, I never got the chance to get brand new tarot cards the other day. That's probably going to be on my list of shit to do today. It's new tarot cards. These are sticking together. And it's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to start giving them away again, or else I'll just throw them away. I do that. Once I get so many cards piling up that I can't read with anymore, I just give them away. I'll let everybody know when I decide to do that. All right, Gemini, what's good with y'all this week? Boom, the moon in the reverse. Good, good, good. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but you're coming out of the period of changes. 1, 2, 2 more shuffles. These cards, man. Coming out of that period of changes is what I see happening here. After this, I gotta get up there and get a different deck. Bam. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. So like I said, universe blew the trumpet. All right, it's time. I don't care if you're ready or not, it's time. All right. This is your last chance. Last call to hop on the train you need to be on. Okay? If you don't do it, I'm kicking the fucking tower over. That's all there is to it. We got to get this show on the road with the Judgment card here. All right? And I see you're allowing it. Good. Good deal. Could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with here, but I see you are opening up your like, whatever it is. When is Gemini not communicating with people, right? But, yeah, I kind of feel like you're taking things kind of lightly this time around. Okay, not wanting to commit, not wanting to be too serious. You know what I'm saying? Like that quagmire that you just came out of. Again, shifting of frequency. Let's do something different. Let's do different things now, you know? Let's formulate some different habits. Let's change up our routines just to spice shit up. That's good. That's not, I mean, I highly recommend that. Where's my vape? Here we go. Person you're dealing with, though, I kind of feel like they're almost the same way. They're not really wanting to work on this. They're releasing themselves from it, too. But I kind of feel a little bit of arrogance coming from their side. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Could be a fellow air sign that you're dealing with here. But they got Queen of Swords and these 6 of Wands. So it's kind of like, oh, well, this is just, it is how it is. And if you don't like it, that's too bad. I'm the one with the upper hand here. You know? I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm the one. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of what I'm seeing here. Just a little bit of arrogance, but that's cool. Who gives a shit, right? Because, and what I see you doing here is, it's like, all right, well, I'm not making any moves in your direction. To hell with you. I'm going off somewhere else. Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Chariot. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with here, okay? But when it comes to this situation, it's a done dollar. And I don't really feel a whole lot of negativity, really. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not a whole lot coming from either side right here. Very lighthearted and kind of fluffy and very airy, and you know what I mean? But again, the fact of the matter is y'all just don't work together as a team. All right? But even though, here's your twins coming in. Here's your twins coming in. Even though you are, in one sense, coming out of that period of changes and whatnot, there's still another part of you that very, very soft and has a lot of love to give, you know? Still that other part of you there that you keep hidden from pretty much everybody, right? At least for now. Alrighty. Yes, very airy. You never heard that term before? Oh yeah, very airy. I'm an air sign too, I dig. But at the end of the day, it's our choice. I don't give a damn what your sign is. We all have a big old ass heart capable of giving a shitload of love, right? Just gotta make sure our own cup is full first. You can be airy all you want, you just gotta make sure that cup's full. All right, what advice do we have for my Geminis? My Jim Jeroux, man. Advice. Boom. 7 of Wands. Let your guard down. Don't enter into every single situation assuming that you can't trust anybody. Okay? I know it's really hard for us to do, right? But you need to find that line. Again, I will hammer balance into everybody's head until my face turns blue, okay? There's a balance in there, okay? I'm not saying just go be naive and trust every person that you come along, but also don't distrust everybody. You know, don't enter into every situation in your life distrusting people until they give you a reason to trust them. Because if you cast that vibration out there strong enough, all that's going to do is keep attracting people into your life that you can't trust. All right? Let's get 6 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3, 3 more. Gemini's advice. Damn, I'm way behind. I've been fucking long-winded this morning, haven't I? All right, so you need to keep the past situation on your heart for a reason. Don't go back and relive it to the point to where you drive yourself nuts, okay? But there was something very, very important that you were supposed to learn emotionally in this situation, okay? So, again, another fine line I'm going to ask you to walk. Don't go back and relive it, but keep in mind everything that happened in your past situation, because you were supposed to learn something that was going to bring forth a better version of yourself into the future, okay? Maintain your sense of emotional independence. Gaining it is one thing. Maintaining it is a totally different story, okay? We can gain anything we want. We can attract or manifest anything we want. Maintaining it, that's a different story altogether, my friend. There is somebody else new out there for you. I've been getting that for a lot of signs here lately. Okay? Again, it's just inner work that we need to do with the Magician in the reverse in the heart of your reading. Okay? Kind of feel like you're a little bit reluctant to try to manifest anything new. No. Just do the inner work. When we're entering into this new big cycle, all we all have to do is a bunch of inner work and a bunch of changes, okay? And be sure you stick with the facts and the logic, okay? Don't ignore the facts just because something feels good, but then don't ignore your emotions just because something sounds too logical. Again, the balance. You were giving an emotional brain and a logical brain, both in the same skull for a fucking reason, okay? There's a balance there. It kind of seems like there's team logic and team emotion out there, you know? Some people believe in no logic whatsoever, nothing but emotion. No, that's equally as stupid as no emotion and just logic. Balance, people. Let me grab another deck. Grab one of my other decks that work a little bit better.
What are you doing?
I'm live. You're good. You're good. All right, y'all. Now, how about Cancer? Cancer. How'd it go? Good?
Yeah.
My Cancer people. My Cancerians. There we go. Much better. Much better deck. What's good with my Cancerians? What's good with my Cancerians? Let's get 5 shuffles. For my Cancer people, here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Boom. 10 of Cups reversed. Uh-oh. All right. So it looks like most of you are still clinging on to this, still haven't let go of this, but still are not making any moves towards this situation in a very loving manner. Okay. 10 of Cups reversed overall, Knight of Cups reversed, and the 4 of Pentacles on your side. On their side, I see a lot of waiting around, pondering whether or not I should just allow this change to take place or do something about it. I'm really not 100% sure. They're probably just going to go ahead and allow universe to do what it's going to do and let the separation happen, okay? Yeah, see? You kind of feel abandoned, as if the door has been slammed shut in your face, right? They're still waiting, though. The person you're dealing with is still doing a whole lot of waiting here, a whole lot of no action, and probably, let's see here, boom, yep. And as a result of no action being taken, whether the outcome be positive or negative really doesn't matter. This looks like, I don't know, they're probably not going to keep it to themselves for very much longer. It's probably going to come out with the moon in the reverse right there. They're, you know, going to let it be known that, nah, okay? I see you're pretty serious about this, but I kind of feel like you're keeping it to yourself too. Doing what you can to keep it to yourself. But you're not going to put in any work. You know, like, okay, well, if all you're doing is sitting over there waiting and you're not doing anything, well, I'm not going to fucking work on it either then. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to, basically I see you mirroring back to this person what they're doing to you. Okay? Which, fair, touche, whatever. You can't do all the damn work, you know. I don't know, though. Let's see what advice we got here. What advice do we have for my Cancerians? Thank you, Meg, for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. What advice do we have? Advice for my Cancers. Boom. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Boom. 10 of Swords reversed. You need to allow yourself to get over this, okay? When I say allow yourself to, that has a bit of a different connotation behind it. Evelinda, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. It has a bit of a different connotation behind it than just get over it. You know, you have to allow yourself to get over it, because after a certain point, you are definitely allowed to grieve, to mourn, to be pissed off, to be angry, this and that, and whatever the third, you know. But after a certain point, you're either allowing yourself to cling on to it or you're allowing yourself to get over it. After a certain point, okay? And each individual, there's no blanket statement that says how long you're allowed to grieve and how long you're not. It's up to you. You're the only person who knows what's going on in here. And once you feel that little switch flip, at that point, it's your choice to either cling to rock bottom or let go and allow yourself to slowly start floating back up again, okay? But again, you need to allow the ending process to happen right here. You already know everything there is to know about the situation, so don't try to figure out anything else that may change your perspective. It really won't when it comes to this situation here, okay? It is what it is, basically. And worry about you, Cancer. I know that there's this thing y'all love to do where you love to go out and just help everybody when you're not in a position to do it. I have news for you. If you're not in the position to help somebody, you're not doing them a favor, okay? So I'm not saying don't help people at all. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you need to put yourself first. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? You need to look, okay, what position am I in right now? Am I in a position to help you? You know? If you really, really, really love and care for somebody and feel sorry for them and have empathy for their situation, you need to understand that if you look at yourself and you say, I'm not in a position to help you, I care too much than to make your situation worse, basically, you know? Put yourself first before you try to help anybody else, or you will be of no service to anybody else, okay? Let's get 5 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2. This is Leo, by the way. 3. 2 more for my Leos. Leo. 514 people up in here. Gotta be a Leo. Boom. Ha ha ha. That just happened on y'all's reading too. Check it out. Can't make that up. That's the card of Leo. That's the overall energy here. Okay? Basically, I'm seeing a big hail to the nah. Okay, holding yourself back for sure. Refusing to extend or accept any new offers here. The person you're dealing with is very disappointed about this. They ain't happy about that at all, man. All right. Ooh, I do see you kind of struggling just a little bit because intuitively, I think there's a little part in you that kind of knows that there's no point in being mean. There's no point in being rude or harsh, you know. But once that fire gets to burning, it's really, really hard to bite that tongue, right? So I see you struggling with that just a little bit here. But the person you're dealing with, they're releasing themselves from this. They don't really seem like the type of person that wants to take the time to look at it from a different perspective. Okay, they could be a little bit manipulative and shady as well. Cross watchers, don't get your panties in a bunch. But they do feel a very strong connection with you here. They do feel a very strong connection with you. But I kind of feel like you're making up your mind right here to go probably start something somewhere else. All right? Go start something new here. But you're being more calculated. You know, it's like more thought out and more precise than it would be just a passionate leap of faith. Kind of feel like your intuition's telling you that you're free to do that if you want, but you're still a little bit afraid. You've spent a lot of time up in your ego head, and okay, you've decided to go ahead and move forward here, but it's very thought out and planned out. Okay, and the decision that you made, you're sticking to it, and ain't nobody changing your mind, right? That's very Leo-y. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Well, what advice do we have? Advice for my Leos. Advice for my Leos, man. What's good? Boo, boo, boo. Bam. The Magician in the reverse. All right. Let's get 4 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, the Sun in the reverse, Lovers in the reverse, King of Cups in the upright, and the 10 of Pentacles. All right, so I kind of feel like most of y'all right now, while you're waiting for like whatever it is to come into your life that you actually need as far as love goes, you need to focus your creative energy on your money and your finances. Okay? I don't give a damn if you make 100 grand a year. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to make 250 grand next year. Let's start that process and focus your energy there. Okay? And allow love to come to you. Don't try to pursue love. Allow love to come to you. And once that door opens, then you walk through it, okay? In the meantime, make sure that you are emotionally fulfilled with yourself, okay? And look for happiness in places you haven't normally looked, okay? I.e. in here, not out there. That's fine. I'm not saying don't do things that make you happy. What I'm saying is don't depend on those things to provide your happiness for you, okay? Dig what I'm saying? Alrighty, how about my Virgos?
How about my fucking Voigos? My Voigos.
What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? My Virgos. Boom. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Sweet. Right on. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Good dealio, Emilio. Still a little bit imbalanced though, okay? I kind of feel like you are still moving on from a situation right here that you have some very, very nasty and unhealthy things going on the inside about this situation, but you're not letting anybody know, okay? With the Queen of Wands energy right there and the Queen of Cups, you're still maintaining your own like emotions. You're not allowing, you're just processing through it is what I see here. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, doesn't matter, you know. But whatever this is here, I kind of see communication coming in, okay? Somebody wants to come out of this heartbreak. I kind of feel like somebody wants to offer an apology right here. But they don't want to commit to anything. They don't want to commit to anything. I kind of feel like they just want to come out of this and let bygones be bygones, but I really don't know how willing you are to accept it. Okay, I really don't know. Could have been a third-party situation going on here. Doesn't have to be again. But I feel like they kind of do want growth and they want expansion with you, but they're not willing to do what it takes to actually commit here. And that right there just drives you batshit bonkers, don't it? So I kind of feel like any communication that does come in will either be completely ignored or immediately just shut down, okay? You're allowing this tower to fall. It's like, okay, the tower's falling, it's on fire. I'm not gonna piss on it and try to put it out. I'm just gonna let it, you know, I'm gonna let it fall, I'm gonna let it crumble, and you do feel abandoned, you feel hurt, but it's all good. You're not letting anybody know that. You're not feeding that negativity any power. You know, you're just letting it be what it is, and, you know, of course the tower's gonna burn real hot and painfully for a while, but it'll turn into ash and go away with time, you know. So what advice do we have? What advice do we have from our Virgos? What advice do we have, my man? Oh, there it is. Oh. The Temperance. The Temperance. Okay, especially if you're dealing with a Saggy. Doesn't matter who you're dealing with, though. This was in the reverse. In the spread, it's in the upright as your advice, okay? Definitely allow yourself to become balanced. Don't do anything intentionally that will throw you off balance. Gain and maintain your sense of balance and patience. Let's get 4 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. 10 of Wands in the reverse. You need to walk away from this and drop the burden. Okay? Don't take on burdens that aren't yours to take on. Walk away. Release yourself from this. Allow yourself to release it and let it go. Okay? Pay attention to your intuition. Learn to distinguish the difference between ego and intuition. That's the thing. Okay? You're not going to be able to get rid of your ego. All the idiots in the spiritual community that tell you have to get rid of your ego are idiots. They're talking out of their ass, okay? Your ego is your body, what you experience this life with. It is very necessary to experience that. What you need to do is distinguish the difference between ego and intuition, okay? And use your ego as a conduit for spirit and intuition, okay? That's what we're here for, all right? But again, if any communication does come in, don't try to start anything new. Don't feed it any communication, because all that's going to do is keep the cycle going round and round and round and round and round and round and round. All right? All righty. Who's that? Okay, so now we're on Libra. Libra. My librarians. My librarians. Coffee and a vape break. Can't get a jumper, not just yet. One more try, and then we're just gonna go into the shuffles, I guess. Okay, no jumpers. 7 shuffles. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more. Somebody's still holding the tower up. Libra, who's doing that? You're heartbroken, all right? So I kind of feel like somebody here is, it could be you or the person you're dealing with, could go either way. But somebody here is doing the best that they can to try to figure this out logically and fix it with logic and reason, and it's not going to happen. Your intuition's screaming at you, but it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't feel good. What your intuition is telling you hurts. All right, that happens, man. That's part of it. I know how bad that sucks. But nothing new is going to start here. See, you're not even really happy with this situation. You're not even really happy with it. You're heartbroken. You don't even really feel a sense of fulfillment here. The person you're dealing with is hanging around and waiting, but they're not going to be waiting for long. They're about to turn and walk away from this. All right? Could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with, but they feel like this situation is entirely too toxic between the two of you. Okay? Again, that doesn't mean that they're a toxic person. Doesn't mean that you're a toxic person. It means that the mixture is toxic, right? But they still do feel a very, very, very strong connection here. But communication is terrible. For some of y'all, it could be blocked communication. Some of you all have this person actually spying on you and keeping an eye on you. Either way, Page of Swords and Knight of Swords are both in the reverse. And Ace of Swords is in the reverse. So communication is terrible, if not blocked altogether. All right? But somebody here is still working to hold this tower up, and it's... Either that or rebuild it. Man, that's never good. That's never good. All righty, what advice do we have? What advice do we have? Whoa. Oh, way too many, way too many. All right. How about 4 shuffles for Libra's advice? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. Hey, look. You feel this way for a reason, okay? What I think that you need to do before you enter into any kind of situation, whether it's new or old, let's say you want to go ahead and rebuild that tower. Let's just go ahead and say it. First thing you need to do is take time to yourself and learn how to grow and expand where you are within yourself, first of all, okay? Again, even if you do want to rebuild a tower, it's possible. It's possible. I know I knock that an awful lot, but let's go ahead and open up all doors of possibility. Okay, it's possible. But are you willing, if you really want to rebuild that tower, it's going to take some damn work. Oh, it's going to take some work. All right? I don't know why the cards are telling me that, but that's what they're telling me. That's what they're telling me there. But either way, even if you do want to go ahead and let the tower burn, same thing applies if you enter into a new situation or relationship or whatever the case may be. All right? You need to make sure you got yourself first. Take all the alone time you need until you realize that you got you. All right? All right. Who is that? Libra. So now Scorpio. Scorpio. What's good with my Scorps, man? Scorpio. 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 I just gotta say in that weird voice from time to time. The Empress in the reverse. Could be dealing with a Taurus. But whoever you're dealing with, there's not really a whole lot of growth happening here. Not really. Let's get 3 shuffles. There's 1, 2, and 3. Boom. King of Pentacles reversed. Kind of feel like King and Queen of Pentacles both reversed. Man. All right. I'm feeling like some of y'all, this could be just a small group of you, But some of you are doing the best you can to like try to distract yourself from this in ways that probably aren't really all that smart, but I guess if it works out for you, hopefully it works. I don't know. It looks like you're probably going out and trying to party and have a good time and hang out and all that stuff, kind of to distract yourself from the pain. That's a very dangerous slope to walk down. Okay, trust me, I'm speaking from experience. I don't really know how well that's going to work for you. Okay, new cycle here, the world card. The person you're dealing with wants to start something new right here. They do have a lot of love for you right here. I just don't really feel like any offers are being extended or reciprocated correctly. I really don't. Very difficult to see the root of the problem here. I'm not really seeing the root of the problem. The cards are showing me right here that all of a sudden, here's this situation and here's this silent tension. That's all I'm getting out of this right here is this silent tension with no, I can't really pick up where it just looks like a silent ball of tension is what I'm saying here, be honest with you. And both of you are probably doing what you can to keep yourself busy and preoccupied to ignore the reality of the situation and face it the way it needs to be faced. Weird. Weird, 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 man. Okay. Well, what advice do we have? Advice for my Scorpios. Advice. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Let's get 5 shuffles on this here. There's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Boom, Ace of Wands. All right. Here's what it is. I kind of feel like a lot of you, I was wondering what that Eight of Pentacles reversed was all about, okay? Makes sense now. 9 of Pentacles upright and the 9 of Cups in the reverse. It looks like a lot of y'all are working way too hard to be financially independent, but neglecting your emotional independence, okay? Back off on that work and pay yourself a little bit more energy here, okay? Definitely need to release and let go of whatever it is that's holding you back. I know that sounds so much easier said than done, and it's fluffy-duffy, and you've heard it a million times, but in all seriousness, you need to, each individual Scorpio, or whoever the hell you are, I don't give a damn, go inside and figure out how you can release and let go of whatever it is that you're clinging on to that's holding you back, okay? Definitely go inside, have a heart-to-heart with yourself, and be 100% sure that you are coming from a place of honesty and integrity, not lies and manipulation, okay? We all need to do that across the board, okay? Not just my Scorpios. However, that is what the cards are telling me to tell you, okay? We all have to do it. If you go in and you're 100% honest with yourself, okay? And the path that you're walking is 100% honest with nothing but benevolent intentions, and then, okay, you're good. But those of you, you know there's some of you watching me right now, that if you go inside, you know damn good and well, you're going to be like, yeah, if I'm honest with myself, I am like manipulating the shit out of this situation. Yeah, I was fucking lying. That wasn't true. You know you got some of those things in there, okay? That's cool, that's fine. Just go in there and acknowledge it and say, okay, I'm human. It's in our nature. All right, I'm going to work on that and put a stop to that from this point forward. It's no big deal. No big deal. Okay? Alrighty, how about my Saggies? Sagittarius. My Saggy Wadgies. How's about my Saggy Wadgies? My Saggy Wadgies, man. What's good with y'all? What is good? What is good? Whoa. Way too many cards. Knight of Cups reversed, though, showed its face. Let's see if it comes back out. Let's get 5 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3. Oh. 2 more. I still kind of feel like a lot of you all are in a waiting phase, while you do work on releasing and letting go of something from the past. Ooh, Queen of Cups overall here. But again, you're still kind of holding back and waiting just a little bit while you do some internal work to release and let go of something, okay? Queen of Cups though, ooh, you are coming out of a period of changes here, all right? Could be dealing with a Gemini, however, or a Pisces. But whatever it is, this connection between this person right here, you don't even really feel it anymore. It's becoming weak. It's becoming weaker and weaker and weaker. Okay, the longer, like this period right here, whenever this came to an end, however long this waiting period has happened, the connection that you feel is becoming weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. And I think you know that, and I think you're probably doing that on purpose, okay? Which is a good thing. I see you doing what you can is psychologically to take off like a bat out of hell and start something new elsewhere and get over this heartbreak. But there's still a part of you that's kind of drained, okay? Person that you're dealing with right here, it could be all about money mainly, okay? 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. They could be the financially codependent type. Doesn't really matter though. There's still some kind of codependence within this individual right here. And I kind of feel like they're like the kind of the ruthless type, you know, defeat at all cost. I don't care if we're arguing, and I don't give a damn if I'm dead wrong. I'm not going to stop and apologize. I'm going to keep arguing a dumb wrong point. That type of person, you know? And this separation right here, they really do want to come together with you, but this waiting period, this waiting to see what you're going to do is making them very, very nervous. Very nervous, okay? Again, they're probably going to go ahead and go out and come together with somebody else right here, which is a dumb thing to do. But I feel like they're doing it just to get over whatever this was, whatever this heartbreak was right here, you know? But again, you're releasing, letting go of it, and waiting and holding back, you know? And it's driving them absolutely batshit crazy. And for the most part, this may be them, okay? Possibly, I don't know. Could be you. Take it however it resonates, but just this entire situation was extremely draining. Very, very draining, right? Alrighty, what advice do we have? What advice for my Saggies? Advice for my Saggy Waggies. Oh. Get y'all a jumper. Boom. Queen of Cups again. That was your overall for the other spread. This is your overall for your advice. Different decks, same position. No, that's not the overall. That's the jumper. I'm sorry, but still, maintain your own emotional independence. Make sure that you got your cup. I kind of feel like you're already doing that. So just in case you needed like an extra little bit of, I don't know, permission or just clarity, like, yeah. You're already good. As far as what you're doing with your emotions, you're good. Keep doing what you're doing. Let's get 5 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Ace of Wands reversed. All right. Again, this situation is something that needed to be abandoned. If you feel abandoned, whatever the negative emotions are as a result of this right here, you really need to dig to the bottom of them and switch your perspective on what they are. Okay, it didn't happen to you, it happened for you, unless you choose to assign it that meaning. It will mean whatever you decide that it means. Okay, 10 of Cups right here. A lot of you need to focus more of your attention on family or those who are close enough to you to be family, whoever that is. Doesn't matter if it's your best friends who took you in when your real family deserted you, or your whoever. Doesn't really matter. That's where your energy needs to go, on the people who are closest to you. Okay? Do not allow everything in your life to come to an end as a result of this idiot, whatever this was, you know? Do not open up communication. Do not try to start anything new. Let it die. Just let it die, okay? And again, I would go in and look at past situations and switch your perspective on them, okay? And assign it a positive meaning for the future. I know it's weird and it's kind of uncomfortable, but I promise you, that's the way it works. You'd be amazed at what kind of things start happening to you as a result of just a tiny shift in perspective, okay? Alrighty, Capricorn. Cappy, the caparoos. Boom, justice in the reverse. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Libra. Doesn't really matter. Somebody here definitely does not need to go apply for a job as a professional decision maker. Let's get 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Boom. Queen of Swords, though. Queen of Swords, though. All right. I kind of feel like for the most part, you're ready to like, just like, look, here's the facts of the matter. This is what it is. This is how it is. Walking away. All right. The person you're dealing with here, I don't really think they share that same viewpoint on it, okay? Because they got the 6 of Swords in the reverse. They either, even if you have already walked away, they want to come back. If you haven't walked away yet, they don't want you to. All right, they want to get over this burden right here, but they're not really paying close enough attention on the inside to what the real issue is here. They want to just, it's like they wish that it was as easy as just dropping the burden and saying, okay, all right, let's just forget about it and move on. Okay, no, it's not always that easy. It can be sometimes, but not always. Right? There's still no trust in this situation here. They kind of feel like they feel attacked by you. Okay. They feel every little thing that you say, every little thing that you do, they take it as a personal attack. All right, so there's really no trust here. Okay, I do see that you're patiently waiting, probably, I don't know, a lot of y'all probably haven't even walked away from this yet. But either way, you're patiently waiting for basically yourself to get over it, which will happen if you wait and allow it to happen. Could be dealing with a Saggy. You have the Temperance and the 10 of Swords reversed. But you're still kind of clung to it just a little bit. All right. But again, with that Queen of Cups energy right there, I do see that you do have a lot of love to give, but I don't really know if this individual here does. Okay. And you can only give from what you have. All right. And I feel like that's definitely what you're working on right here. So again, I see a lot of waiting, patiently waiting to get over this and move on from it. All right. That was a little bit of a putting my brain in the taffy puller, just a little bit. Hopefully that resonated. If not, my bad. That sucks. Check your moon, rising, and Venus. But let's go ahead and get the advice here. Let's get the advice for my Cappies. For my Caparoos. Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are the most difficult ones to read. So we're on that last 3, the last of the big hump. Let's get 4 shuffles for the advice. Ooh, there you are. In the reverse, just like everybody else in their advice. That's weird. 1, 2, 3, and 4. See if that Devil reverse comes back up. But either way, while I'm flipping these cards, that it did show its face. So because the Devil is the card of Capricorn, and it was in the reverse, this happened to like 3 or 4 other signs in the advice as well. What I will say is you have to allow yourself to step outside of your comfort zone. You have to allow it. There's a big difference between allowing something and just doing it because you feel like you have to. Nah, you know, you have to allow yourself to be uncomfortable for a little bit for the sake of seeing what new you can attract into your life, what new things you can learn, how much more wisdom you can gain, okay? Because if you do the thing without allowing it and all you have is a bitchy, shitty, negative attitude about it, there's not going to be any growth that results, you know, that happens as a result of that. You know what I'm saying? I would not open up communication. If communication does come in, I would pretty much shut it down. I would block communication if I was you, all right? You need to open up the idea of a new love offer coming in, okay? Some of y'all need to actually go out there and extend a new love offer. And if one's coming in, I would think about accepting it, okay? But don't fight, don't argue. 5 of Swords reversed. Being tenacious and stubborn, and that's kind of like very Capricorny, all right? However, again, that's one of those energies that depending on how you choose to focus it, it could be your best friend or your worst enemy. Stubbornness and being headstrong and tenacious and things like that, okay? Because if you're headstrong and tenacious about something that's going to fuck your life up, oh, you're up shit creek without a paddle, ain't you? Also, gain and maintain your sense of emotional independence. All right? Cool. How about my Aquarius people? Aquas. How many people are in here? 500 people in the chat room. Got to at least be one Aqua, man. Come on now. What's good with my Aquarians? My Aquarius people. Chugga chugga choo choo. Chugga chugga choo. Chugga chugga choo choo. Chugga chugga choo. Boom. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Something new and fiery, huh? Let's get 5 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Boom. Ooh, the Hierophant. Cool, cool. Okay. All right. Definitely looks like something new, okay? Page of Wands right here. Something new and fiery and passionate. However, there's some old shit, right? Always there's some old shit. And whoever you're dealing with right here wants to return back to you. You're dealing with somebody who is still very disappointed about this and has not moved on from it, okay? But you don't give a damn, right? It was a waste of your time. It was a complete and total failure, and you are not interested in starting anything new. You're not passionate about this. You've made up your mind, and you made your decision about this, and you're sticking to it, and nobody is going to change your mind, okay? Some of you all could be a little bit financially codependent, all right? Some of you could be. But it doesn't really matter. The 9 of Pentacles is in the reverse next to the King of Swords in the reverse. So, maybe it's them. You could have a really, really shitty attitude towards them because they're the codependent ones. It doesn't really matter. Take it how it resonates. It could go either way, okay? The person you're dealing with could be a Leo or a Sagittarius. Doesn't matter who it is, but whoever it is, they're holding themselves back and not coming towards you in a loving manner at all, not taking any action, period. They're patiently waiting right here. They're I think they're waiting on you. I think they're waiting on you, okay? But you drop this burden, and whatever this new thing is right here is something like, I don't know if it's something that's coming in or something that you're already involved in, but whatever it is, you want something committal. You want to commit to something, okay? And this right here was a complete and total waste of your time. But again, they haven't moved on from it. They haven't moved on from it, but you dropped it and you're not taking on the burden. Okay, brain's still in the taffy puller. All right, what advice do we have? What advice do we have? What advice do we have? Whoa, 6 of Wands in the reverse, okay? Let's get 4 shuffles. Page of Cups just showed itself. Here's 1, 2, 2 more. Hangman in the reverse. Ace of Cups reversed. This is basically the advice is, for the most part, talking about what you're already doing. So you definitely need to release yourself from this. Do not extend or accept any new love offers from anything in the past, okay? You need to move on from this. No matter how bad it hurts, it'll stop hurting over time if you allow it to, all right? But most of y'all need to pay more attention and be more careful with your money, okay? Focus more of your energy on your money and finances, and definitely save your money and don't be stupid with it, okay? I'm on that train with you. I'm an Aquarius too, for those of y'all that don't know. Let's save our money, y'all. Alrighty, how about my Pisces people? Pisces. How about my Pisces people? Okay, I had to say it one time for you. Had to say it one time. Pisces. Alrighty. Almost done. I'm feeling the drain now, y'all. Feeling the drain. But it's a good drain, though, because I've gotten a lot done today. I digs it. I digs it. Boom. Ooh, 7 of Cups reversed. Right on. Let's get 7 shuffles for the 7 of Cups. How's that? 1, 2, 3. 4. 4, and 3 more. Bing, 6 of Pentacles. All right. So whatever this is right here. Oh, shit. Oh, here we go again. Okay, so you want something that is equal give and take. All right, you want a situation right here that is fair and even and just across the board. However, you're moving on from something. Whoever you're dealing with here could be at a distance from you. I do see some new communication coming in right here. Probably from somebody you're already dealing with, because they want to start something new with you, and I kind of feel like it's to the point now where you don't. You don't. Some of y'all might be turning it down, okay? But they have the eight of Cups in the reverse. You have the 6 of Swords in the upright. All right, so this Page of Swords I'm seeing is probably coming from them wanting to return back to you, and you got the 6 of Swords. Nope, I'm moving on. Ace of Swords reversed. They got the Ace of Wands upright, okay? But they're not really coming at you in a very loving manner, and I feel like that's probably why you're not taking them very seriously. All right, they got the King of Cups in the reverse. But at the end of the day, they kind of feel like they're the ones who have the upper hand here. They feel like they're the ones in the right. All right, so that's kind of weird. Oh, man. Weird spread. The High Priestess. All right, your intuition is telling you everything you need to know, and I feel like you're finally doing it. It may be painful to your ego, but it's the most rewarding thing you could possibly do. I feel like you're moving on towards something in which there is equal give and take. Okay? You know what I mean? All right, what advice do we have? Advice is the Pisces. Oh, man. Whoa. I had to say it one good time, man. I had to say it one good time. All right, 6 shuffles for Pisces advices. 1, 2, 3, 3 more. Thanks, Deanna. Yep, it's definitely time to hop off that karmic wheel, take a new leap of faith, and go look for something in which there's actual passion and emotion and love involved here, okay? Don't try to fire up anything new from the past, okay? There's no point in trying to repeat old cycles. All right, it's time for some new shit. Also, don't just open up to everybody, okay? Most of y'all don't, so you probably don't even really need that advice. But just in case, be very picky and choosy on who you open up to. Okay, you can't trust everybody with your emotions. Not everybody. Dude, we all wish we could, man. You know, we don't build walls up around us because it's fun. It's not fun. You know, we do that as a learned behavior over time because we realize that there are people out there you cannot trust with your emotions because they will take them and twist them and use them to their advantage and drain you dry and fuck you over. Okay, so just be picky and choosy on who you open up to, okay? But it definitely is time to take a new leap of faith and go look for something new and love right here, okay? Hop off that karmic wheel. All right, man, I am feeling the drain, okay? It's gonna take me a little bit to get my energy back up. I will be doing the 22 mini readings. The way I'm feeling now, it's most likely gonna be this evening. Somebody just ordered one just now, okay? I will be on that as soon as I get my energy back up. I didn't know it was going to drain me this bad. But yeah. Anyway, though, greatly appreciate all y'all that tuned in. Thank y'all so much for the likes, the super chats, the comments, and the shares, and all that good stuff. So I will see y'all here, I don't know when, but I'll see y'all here in a little bit. All right. Have a good one.